Hey everyone, this is Sean Powell. I wanted to take a few minutes and actually talk about Exitus Elite. Y'all, to be honest, out of all the videos I've done on it, I realized I hadn't really done a true review video for Exitus Elite. So I thought I'd take the time and do that. Now, things I'm going to be talking about during this video, y'all, is I'm going to be showing you some of the Genesis package itself, as you know, as far as what it's capable of. I'm also going to be showing you what the landing and sales pages look like. Some choices that you have to come with that. I'm going to talk more thoroughly about the autoresponder emails and things of that nature. And then I'm going to show you proof of income as to the kind of income that you can make from this business. So I was going to put all this together for you. And not only that, I might give you a couple of tips since I've been in the business, what I've learned about Exitus Elite. And another thing is going to be how I promote it. You know, little tips like that might help you out. Plus, I have a big bonus if you decide to come in Exitus Elite with me, and I'll explain that as well. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Today is it's been a little over 2 months since I actually started Exitus Elite. And since I've been in it, Paul Stevenson is the owner and creator of Exitus Elite. The man has spent an awful lot of time actually updating emails, you know, letting you know what's going on in the business, the changes that are taking place. This page right here, y'all, is actually showing you what Exitus Elite is, you know, about some of the information. And this up here explains how you get paid, things of that nature also. And there's a lot of multi-millionaire, $1 million earners that are actually, you know, part of the software that's in the Genesis package. Now, if you'd like to look at all this, y'all, just to let you know, anytime, if you click down here, this is actually going to be my sales page, and I explain everything very thoroughly here, exactly how the business works, and see the system itself plus signups. If you like to sign up here, that's fine. If you like to just look at the system, you're more welcome to. You can go right here and click this, and it will take you directly to this page right here, so you get you a chance to take a look at it. Okay. When I first got into Exitus Elite, y'all, I was used to doing a traffic exchange. I had done some affiliate marketing, and I had done some residual income is in my past. And all that being said, I kind of advanced at every level from every business I came from. I learned something from everything I did. That's something a lot of people, I think, you really need to do. No matter what business you're in, if you believe in the business, if you apply the action that you're going to learn something. You've got to learn something. Just learn to apply action, make that a routine, and just going to start to see results in any business. Now, I've got a lot of videos teaching exactly, you know, how to think the right way, to be honest, to some degree. And I teach a lot of exactly, you know, the techniques I'm doing for Facebook, YouTube, those two in particular. The reason I like to pick those two is because it doesn't cost anything for me to promote. And, you know, I've never really spent any money. I have never done any solo ads or paid advertising of that sort. So when I came into Exitus Elite, I was going to, you know, throw the hammer down. I was excited about it. $1,000. I'd never done any kind of business that, you know, that much volume before, and it took off, and it took off like crazy. And so I'm still seeing absolutely incredible results. And I've been in for, you know, 2 months. After 2 months later, here I am still getting these kind of results. Let me show you what the landing pages look like. Let me see here. This is actually underneath marketing when you come into it. And if you look down here, it has lead capture pages. If you see this, there's 2 new emails coming in. Again, there's a lot of emails that come in from Paul Stevenson directly talking about it. Go to lead capture pages, and this is going to be what this is. They've added, this one's a new one, this is new, this is new, this one's new, and this one's new. And these were some of the ones that were still left. There was a couple of them that were removed. And again, y'all, these are things that he's going to update at times, add some more stuff to it, and things of that nature. I will show you an example. This is my favorite one. It has a really nice modern feel to it. And one of the best things about this that I liked, I don't know, I knew it would convert well. So I made a promise when I first got in Exitus Elite, the first $10,000 I've made in Exitus Elite was going to be using nothing more than the default landing and sales pages. Okay? And that's exactly what I used. The first 10,000, I held to my promise, came directly in from that. Now, one of the coolest things about the autoresponder, the landing pages that's in this one, is that it goes right here. It gives your phone number, has your best email, and then it has your telephone. Now, it says optional. Now, there's techniques in here that teaches you how to use phone numbers and to benefit from it by doing SMS text messages and things of that nature. It's something I haven't really promoted, to be honest, but I have talked to people that have gotten really good results with it. So that is an option. Again, it's one of the things that's being taught here. Now, what I do like about this more than anything else, y'all, is the fact it says your best email. Now, if you have done online business at any, in applying action in particular, you'll realize that a lot of your emails you get are not going to be real emails. Sometimes they might put cuss words. Sometimes they'll put something stupid. So I have them put my name there. Sometimes it's the email at hotmail.com or something like that, But here, they cannot look at the sales page without a real email. Okay? So what does that mean is they can't go any farther, because when they put that in and they say what's now, it goes to their email. You will need to confirm your email address. We will never rent, share, or sell your information. So when you get your email, then you'll be able to pull it up and then watch the entire presentation. And I think that's absolutely great. What's that going to produce is nothing more than just real leads for you. Okay? And I think that's awesome, because what you'll learn is over a period of time, you'll get a lot of fake emails, a bunch of fake emails. So this will help you as far as that goes. This has also been my favorite one by far, as far as how, as far as using it for a landing page. And again, it takes you to a sales page, and the sales page would be this one right here. It goes in detail, and I think it does an excellent job. Okay, y'all, let me show you. Let's see here. I'll show you here. Okay. Since I've been in the business, y'all, the very first month in, okay, I did have a little bit of a following, right? Now, I've never been one of those people that's been real impressed by someone with a big list, because when they jump into a new business, these people will jump in no matter what it is. You understand what I'm saying? The first 10 people will jump off into a business, and you have it doesn't tell you anything about the business, doesn't tell you, And so what I've learned is, when I'm looking at a business, I don't go looking for big gurus to see how they're doing, because I know that's going to be a list I'm looking at. What I want to see is going to be someone who comes into the business and is applying action. They have to be applying action, but they don't have a huge list. And I like to know if they're using the default pages. Okay. So before I got in, I talked to a gentleman. He got in February. The month I got in, a few days right before, come to find out he'd made $18,000 in the last 30 days. This guy was not a big guru. He did not have a huge list. And to me, that's exactly what I was looking for. I want to see someone that's applying the action. Not only that, he was applying what he was learning from Exitus Elite itself. So he became a prime example of what I was looking for. So that got me excited about it, because I want to know that people could come in here, apply action, throw down the hammer, throw down the gauntlet, and just put the work in, and then they're going to get paid. And I understand these $1,000, y'all. $1,000 is more money than a lot of people have ever made in online business. And this here, one sale, 2 sales a month for a lot of people would be life-changing. It really is life-changing income. So that's something that really impressed me. So with that being said, this is an actual illustration of my first month in the business. I think it's showing 41, maybe $42,000. I'm not 100% certain exactly right here. I ended it right here so it wouldn't show the people's names. I didn't want them to show names or information, email or anything like that, or maybe phone number, whatever it might show beside it. Some of them will show it. But I will say this. Out of this $40,000, I'm going to say $40,000 the first month, I would say 9 came from my list. And I went back and looked to see who I actually personally knew, and I would say 9 of those that came into the business. The rest, y'all, came from YouTube. All I did was put the hammer down on YouTube, and this is where I put the work in. This is my actual YouTube channel, and I just put the work in. Now, again, I've been in for 2 months. I have got a bunch of videos talking about Exitus Elite. I even show you how I was getting 60 to 100 plus leads a day. Somebody interested in some of this stuff. But I mean, you could tell that I was putting the work in, right? I don't even know where it starts. It's still down, still going down here. And you can see where I made $30,000 in 12 days in this image here. So that was pretty good. And let me see. I think it starts somewhere. I don't think that'd be the first one. I might have changed the picture or something like that. It might go further back or something. But anyhow, you can see where I've been putting the work in. Obviously, for just 2 months of being in videos. I believe that what you need to do is to find a business you believe in. And because if you don't, when you have roadblocks or anything of that nature, you're going to be the first one to quit. Secondly, people want to talk to you. They want the sense, they're going to be able to sense if something's not real for you. If you're not being sincere, it's going to come off as being that way. To me, and this is an example, I'll give you a good example. Have you ever read a love letter to someone that you could tell that, hey, you know, even years later, or you may not even know who they were, if you ever read or something, you could tell that this person was saying what they meant. You know what I'm saying? Even in texting, even off of Facebook, especially on the phone, y'all, you can tell if someone is being sincere. Have you ever tried to write a love letter to someone that you didn't love? You understand what I'm saying? That's kind of how a business comes across. People can sense that. They really can. And I know that to be a fact. So in my opinion, I think it's very important that somebody finds a business you believe in. Plus, you'll be able to put the work in it and not get tired. You're not going to get burnt out putting the work in it because it's going to take some work. So take applying action to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Secondly, focus at one way of getting out to the people. Okay? What a lot of people do is they get into a business and they're really excited, and then they try to learn how to do Facebook. They're posting on their timeline. They're posting in groups. They're trying to do solo ads. They're trying to do email marketing, trying to grasp their heads around that. Then they look over here and say, hey, there's YouTube. I need to do some YouTube videos. And then the next thing you know, you're burnt out and you haven't done anything. You haven't really got seen at all. And what I've learned is, y'all, if you're going to focus in one direction of getting out to the people and know that you're not going to quit, master that one way of getting out to the people, it's going to click. Things are going to fall into place and you're going to start moving. And learn from anything, y'all. Good, bad, doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're putting the work in, you're applying action, you're going to learn something from it. Secondly, if you are doing something that's negative or goes bad or whatever it may be, to be honest, I think you can learn sometimes more by something going bad than if everything was going good for you. Okay, here's another thing too. If you're going off into a bad direction, you're veering off this way, well, that lets you know, well, that's heading the wrong way. Okay, well, I'm definitely not going to quit. I'm pointing this direction. Next thing you know, it starts homing in and out, and you get exactly where you're supposed to be going, and you're staying focused. That's something else, y'all. You know, to me, it is just simple. I have learned to try different things and apply a lot of action, and I learned how to get massive lead numbers, 60 to 100 plus leads a day with Facebook alone. Now, when I got in Exitus Elite, this is going to be the big tip I was going to help you out with. A lot of Facebook people, y'all, I'm talking about work at home, work from home, posting in groups, not people that you know. I'm not talking about from your list and friends. That's something different. I'm talking about getting out to people that you don't know. You know what I'm saying? People on Facebook have a tendency in the work at home, work from home opportunities, they're going to be looking for something free or something cheap. Okay? The problem with that is that this is a $1,000 product. Now, if you wanted to get these people, because it's a good way to make a list, it really is, by using, getting these groups, you can get massive list lead numbers. But these people need to connect with you. If this was a $10 product, they may not need to connect with you in that way. You understand what I'm saying? But you need to do everything that you can do to make them connect with you. What would be a good example? Well, I use Power Lead Systems, right? Power Lead Systems gives me an opportunity to make my own pages, and I'm in my pages. Now, on top of that, I want to brand myself in that business. There's no better way than and this is for people to connect with me. It's for people to connect with me. In this video, I explain everything, but they're also see me. I'm the one explaining it, showing my own proof of income, things of that nature. And y'all, that's very, very valuable. Very, very valuable, because you want people to connect with you, right? So, in my opinion, if whatever way you want to get out to the people, it won't really matter. Where was I at? Okay, there it is. It won't really matter as far as how you get out to the people. Just making sure that you go 100%. Don't halfway do it. Okay. Give you an example. If you're doing solo ads, great. If that's what you want to do, know that you're going to master it. Know it's going to take money for you to do it, because solo ads is not free. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to be YouTube. It's not going to be Facebook. But when you're doing solo ads, wouldn't it be great that the people that are seeing it are going to see you? And then the emails come in, it's going to come from you. And then if they had Facebook group or friending you on your timeline on Facebook, and they get to see you there being active in the groups and stuff of that nature, that's going to help also. And then if you have videos of you explaining the business, that's the glue that's necessary. Because without that, if you're just doing the solo ads and just email marketing behind it, you're shooting through the leads and they're not connecting with you. You understand what I'm saying? At $1,000, people want to, like right now in video, they want to see you. They want to hear you. They want to know that you're real. Then give your phone number, y'all. If you look down in my description, you see right here, call me in big letters right beside my link. That's my phone number. Why would I do that? Here it is right here, y'all. 910-379-3129. Why would I do that? Because if people call you and they have seen about 3 or 4 videos that you've done, they already know what you're about. They've already connected with you. And to be honest, y'all, a lot of times they don't even need to hit this link. They don't even need to hit it. All they want to do, they've seen the videos already. They're going to call you and they're going to talk about it and they're going to have questions. Okay? What do they want in a phone call? Number one, they want to know, are you real? To be honest. I know what that felt like because the very first business I got into, I chose a guru, right? And I felt like I needed to talk to him. And if he didn't call me, it was going to be the deal breaker, to be honest. And it took me 2 weeks before I finally got that phone call from him. Now, to be honest, I needed to know it was real. And a lot of new people need to know that. So yes, just simply knowing that it goes to somewhere, the phone, and that they call you back, or you get to talk to them, is vital. It really is. Secondly, don't know, are you accessible? Meaning that you are going to answer the phone, that you have access to them back and forth, not only just because they're getting into the business, but afterwards as well. You know what I'm saying? That's a big thing also. Third, they want to know, do you believe in what you're doing? They absolutely want to know, is this real? Do you believe in what you're doing? And are you going to be accessible to help them when they have questions? That's the honest truth. If you're applying action, y'all, and you're learning, and you're getting people, then all you really got to do is tell these people what you've learned, right? If Facebook, as much as I loved Facebook posting in groups, was the answer, I would be telling you right now, it's the answer. It's not. Or I'll put it this way, it's not by itself. You're going to have to get these people to friend you. You're going to have to get these people to see you in video form. You're going to have to reach these people because this is $1,000. This is not, and that's why I say YouTube is such a viable source for me to make this business work. So that's what I would suggest. Okay, so that's a big tip. I know there's a lot of conversation there, but y'all, I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. I don't know anybody, and I'm not bragging here, I don't know anybody had a real profession of 26 years making good money in a restaurant, came in an online business. I was in business, and I couldn't sleep at night because I just, the idea of possibilities of unlimitedness, how much money I could make, if I just put the work in. I understood it was a given. If I was not getting seen, I was not going to grow. Okay, that's all I really understood. Using nothing more than my phone. I didn't have a laptop. I did not have a laptop when I came into online business, y'all. Using nothing more than an S3 phone, a $4 stand I bought from eBay. I made 130 YouTube videos in the first month and a half that when I first came in that business. Then I started focusing on how to do Facebook. I mastered how to do Facebook, and I teach people that. Y'all, and within 6 months from the first day I came into online business, in 6 months I was able to quit my job of 26 years in the restaurant business on I-40 right here in North Carolina. I don't know anybody who was able to do that in 6 months, and I sure as heck don't know anybody who's ever done it with a phone. That's what believing in the business and putting the work in does. Could I have done better in any other way? I don't know. I used what I had to get out to the people, and that's what worked. It worked for me. So with all that being said, y'all, if Facebook was the answer, I would tell you that because I love Facebook. Absolutely love Facebook. In my opinion, YouTube or video form, getting out in front of the people and getting seen. And y'all, if you really want to take it seriously, if you really, really know that you want to do online business, you got the bug in it, you ain't gonna quit, get Power Lead Systems, y'all. You need to click down below and get in touch with me, and I'll show you how to do Power Lead Systems, get you started in that. And let's see, what else can I talk about? Okay, let's go down here and show you some pictures here. Some things I've accomplished and some things I've made. This is my little boy Adam. He's 9 years old. That's me right here. And yeah, I'm gonna tell you a big thing about this right here. Since I've been free from a job, his whole when he was 8 years old, from the first day to the last day he was 8 years old, I was there every day for him. When I say every day, I mean, y'all, I can tell you how much closer we are now. And what used to be for me was having to find a babysitter every day. And things of that nature. Y'all, how much were babysitters? You work 60, 65 hours a week in a restaurant, and I come home and I'm tired. Every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I would work 40 hours in 3 days. 40 hours in 3 days. How much of that time are you losing that should have been with your family? You know what I'm saying? Then I worked so hard for so long that my family quit inviting me to the family get-togethers. It wasn't because they didn't want me there. After 12 years of not being able to go, they just give up on trying. You understand what I'm saying? That's what my lifestyle had been like. I love the new life I've got. I love spending the day cutting grass in my yard. Had a brand new riding lawnmower that I had to set in the shop for 6 years because of the fact, well, 5 or 6 years, just because of the fact that I didn't want to waste a day off cutting grass. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all, a business like Exitus Elite can change your life. Okay? I know what $1,000 can do. I know what $1,000 a month alone can do for people. I understand that, y'all. I really do. So, in my opinion, if you ask my little boy, I guarantee you he's going to be just as excited about me being home from a job as him. Okay? Now, I'll show you this right here. I'll blow it up a little bit so you can see it better. All right. Just want to show proof of income. This was in the first 13 days. I made $31,000 in 13 days. Okay, let me show you. This is not all of it. This is majority of it. This is coming from PayPal. I'd say 90%, 95% came from PayPal. This is in the first 13 days, y'all. $31,000. I had, let's see, a couple of bank wires that came in. I also had a check that came in the mail, and I had Payza. Several people use Payza. So I just wanted to let you know, $970, every time, and that's because 230 of it is a charge from, for PayPal to come into the, for you to collect it. And that's a tax write-off too, y'all. Just to let you know, any money that you have to spend to receive money is a tax write-off like that. So just keep that in mind also. But yes, it's very real. Very, very real. Okay, let's see here. Okay, here's something here, y'all. Hope my head ain't in the way. This was 2 days ago. This is 10/24. I've actually made money since then. But that's $53,409 sitting in one of my checking accounts. Okay, why is this important? Because after 26 years of being in restaurants, the most money I ever kept in the bank was $15,000. My little boy, when I started online business, had gone into the hospital and $11,000, and it was in 5 days in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. They had to run tubes down his nose. They wouldn't let him eat for 5 days, and had to do so. But y'all, it really started making me think anything can happen. Even though I thought I was doing pretty good, in the restaurant business, I don't know who I thought I was doing good compared to, because I make $40,000 in a month. I average right now. I was making $10,000 or $12,000 with another business before I came into Exitus Elite. And the way I've got it set up right now, I'm averaging between 3,000, probably about 3,000 a week, somewhere in the ballpark. And I've had several weeks where I've made $5,000, $7,000 in one day. And I've been in for about 2.5, 3 weeks. I'll show you that, matter of fact. So it's not just from, I think this will show it. Well, you're going to let me show the picture for some reason. Okay. Anyhow, it's right here. If you can tell it right here. This date right here. And that was about 2.5 weeks into the business. You see that I had 7 in one day. 8,000, 5,000, 3,000, 2,000, 2,000, and that was 7,000 up here. So it's not all just that was coming in one day. So that was pretty important. And let me see here. A couple things I've done since I've been in the business. I wanted a half drive. This is my old 2-story house. I wanted a half drive, so I had built a half drive. I wanted to do out of river rock, and I've got a driveway. It goes back over here. It goes up to the side, and I've got 3 vehicles I park over here on the side. I've got all my walkways from my swimming pool back here in the back to here to the house. I've got other walkways over here on the side. All that was done as well. You know, these are projects that I wanted to get done. And we're talking about $3,000, you know, driveway that would have taken me a long time. I paid for that when I came into Exitus Elite. Okay, it's one of the projects I wanted done in my house. That's nothing compared to what I've got going on coming in the near future. But I just want to let you know, this is why you make goals. I've got a dry erase board up here on my refrigerator, a little small one, and I put my goals up there, and I hit everything that I put up there. Okay, so I think making goals is very valuable. And this was one of the things I wanted. I wanted to put that here. Let me show you something else too. This is a Jaguar XK8 convertible. It's sapphire blue with white leather interior, and it's got an Alpine head unit. It's a beautiful car. This was one of my dream cars, to be honest. I paid cash for this Jaguar, and I did that from last month where I was in Exitus Elite. Okay, nowhere did the money come from anywhere else. I paid cash for this. Now, some of y'all, you may think I'm trying to brag or something. I'm not. This is whatever motivates you. Okay, this car was what I wanted, and it's blown me away that I was able to do that in a very, very short period of time with Exitus Elite. So, y'all, I'm telling you, this business can do more than just get you free from a job. It can make your dreams come true. You know, it makes things that, I mean, like I said, even the rock driveway right here, to me, it's a big dream that I wanted to put together, and it's real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think I've talked enough about this. Exitus Elite itself does a 1-up pass-up. Now, to let you know, one of the big bonuses, I told you I'd mention a bonus about it also, is the fact that when you come into my business, I put the first person in underneath you for you. Okay? So instead of that first person that you get, that you found, is going to be a pass-up to me, well, that will now be your money. So the very first person that you bring in is going to be your $1,000. I'm going to put a person in underneath you. It's going to be passed up to me. Now I'm going to make $1,000, but it's not going to be from your work. You understand what I'm saying? So that's going to be one of the benefits. And as far as that goes, secondly, I'm here every day, y'all. I'm available every day. Third, you know, I show you exactly what I'm doing to make this work. And if I learn something different, if I learn this, if this works or this works, I'm going to be doing that, you know. And I'm on my timeline on Facebook every day, y'all. I post up here all the time. Look, this is okay, there's another picture of my Jaguar. It's my little Camaro I've got with it, modded SS Camaro I fixed up. How I get 60 to 100 plus leads a day. This is going to be a guy telling me vision, talking about visionary. That's you, Sean. I appreciate that. Exitus Elite, watch before you start. Exitus Elite, more videos, more training. Here's something here, y'all. I always wanted an arcade in my house, right? Big old 2-story house. I have got 13 arcade games. I took a walk-in closet, cut it, and made it into this. So it would be like a little countertop bar for all the kids to come over, right? This is my little kitty cat right here. This is my air hockey table. I'm just telling you, this is what being free from a job can do for you. You know what I'm saying? To be able to spend the time. I built this myself, and I'm not even finished with it, to be honest. But I think you get the idea. This is me congratulating yesterday. A couple of people have done really good in power lead systems. And that's my timeline right here. So young lady here, she made $6,000 in a very short period of time coming to Exitus Elite. Frank Calabro, he's my sponsor. He's made really good money in Exitus Elite as well. You know, I just want to let you know that the business is real. And when you get into a Facebook group, like a Action Taker Success group, that's my own Facebook group. Let me show you that real quick. Okay, Action Taker Success Group. Now, why would I call it Action Takers? Because I told you earlier, when I first got in online business, it was a given. If you're not applying action and not getting seen, you're not going to grow. That to me is a fact. It's a given fact. Too many people now, they think that when they learn or they come into a business, the very first thing they teach you is you got to buy traffic. You got to buy traffic. Go do this. Y'all, I'm telling you, I don't. I don't pay for anything. I don't have to. And this is working very well. And I'm around thousands of people, and I'm not trying to say anything that I do better than most of them do, and I'm not spending a dime. Now, I don't care how you want to get out to the people, but I think it would be nice to have connection with someone that can do it without spending a dime and can show you how to do the same thing. I think that'd be very beneficial. So this is why I made Action Taker Success Group. Pause this. Now, right here, if you notice, this is the pinned post. Nothing special about getting here. All you gotta do is, do it. This is showing videos of me of how I do, how to do things for Exitus Elite, y'all. And if you notice right here, third Facebook training, that's an 1 and 5 minute video of me showing you exactly how I went from, got free from a job, getting 60 to 100 plus leads a day in Facebook. That's sitting right here. So that's available for you as well. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I didn't want to make it out too long. Exitus Elite, y'all, is an awesome business. I really think if this is something you've been looking for, y'all get in touch with me. Every person up here, except one, is in my business as far as Exitus Elite. And it's absolutely incredible business. So if you're interested, y'all, give me a call if you like. I'd be tickled to talk to you about it. We'll go ahead and get you started. And like I said, y'all, I'm going to put the first one in underneath you. And the money that the very first person you get in, it's going to be your money. So if you need anything, y'all, just let me know. Appreciate it.